They're spraying us like bugs, and they want us to eat bugs as they poison the food and the water, because we're the carbon that they want to reduce. It was right there on the Georgia Guidestones before they blew it up like another 9/11. They're trying to bury the evidence of what they're doing because it's all been exposed. But this chemtrail program is part of the extermination program. They are definitely spraying us like bugs. You can tell that this is coming out of the nozzles of the plane. And we've all seen the footage of what's in some of these planes. It's more than just condensation. In some cases, they're mixing the poisons into the jet fuel. And in other cases, there are special planes that are hitting regions with chemicals. They're spraying us with human pesticides. We're the bugs. We're the carbon that they want to reduce. But it doesn't stop with the planes. They're poisoning the food. They're poisoning the water, not only with fluoride, but with pharmaceutical-grade chemicals to dumb us down, to keep us mesmerized, to induce the brain fog, and the like. This is about killing people. That was made painfully obvious during the pandemic. They didn't just unleash bioweapons. They basically injected billions of people with the death facts. It doesn't get any more obvious than this. This is disease X that's coming. We can see it plain as day. They make people sick with their eugenics programs, and then they charge you hundreds of thousands of dollars to test you to try to figure out what's going on, only to kill you with the ventilator or something else. These people are a cult. It's why everything on television is satanic. And this eugenics program is part of their blood sacrifice ritual. And it's only going to get worse, because they're not going to stop with these eugenics programs. They're basically planning to wipe out humanity and transition them into cyborgs. But look at this fallout. This stuff basically drifts in the wind like pesticides, collects as a residue on everything outside, including the food, and then people eat it, touch it, put it in their mouth like little kids. And so this is definitely part of the eugenics program, and it's everywhere. But not only is it poisoning people, it's causing thermal effects, essentially. It's trapping heat in so that they can basically come on television and say, we've got a climate problem. And so this is essentially like greenhouse gases, trapping in the heat, making everything warmer. Have you noticed how warm it was this winter? It's only going to get worse as they continue to spray. But what makes this even worse is that it's trapping in all of the radiation from the 5G, the radars, the TV towers, and the like. It just bounces off this aluminum barium spray, among other things, and gets reflected back to the earth. And so they're turning the whole planet into a giant microwave oven, and little by little, they're going to cook people off, declare emergencies, lock people down in their 15-minute districts, and basically wipe out humanity. Only their people will survive, and their people will be going underground. That's why they have these bunkers. That's why they don't care if there's World War III. They got bunkers to go to. So they don't mind wiping out people on the surface. They've got a plan B, ladies and gentlemen. But we don't have a plan B. We don't have any plan right now except looking at this stuff, breathing it in. But we need to come up with more aggressive plans to save ourselves, because we can't go underground. And so people need to be focusing on these issues even more so now, because the end is near. The prices that we're seeing at the grocery stores and in the rental markets are just part of that problem. They don't want people being able to feed themselves. They don't want people being able to shelter themselves. They want you outside breathing this stuff in. They want you homeless so that you basically get taken out on the new death row. And so this is a very serious issue among other issues that we're dealing with. Being sprayed like bugs is definitely part of the problem. But it's not the only thing that's attacking people right now. And there's nothing worse than the radiation, because the radiation makes everything worse. It breaks down the immune system. It allows toxins to more readily enter into the cells. This is known as the Matra effect, or magnetically assisted transfection. This is one of the many things that we talk about in our new book, Transhuman Genocide, the ultimate guide to directed energy weapons, EMF shielding, and artificial intelligence. They use the magnetic fields, or the fluctuating magnetic fields of these death towers, to let toxins into the cells more readily. You can research this for yourself. It's public knowledge. And so when they rolled out the 5G just before the COVID, it basically weakened